Welcome to our play, Hamlet. We're doing Hamlet. It's an abridged version. At the end it gets very, very abridged. And the kids have been working on this for quite a few weeks, put a lot of effort into it, and let's welcome them. Oh yeah, we have the wrong lights going, don't we?
There we go.
Who's there?
Nay, answer me. Stand, not hold yourself.
On with the king.
Bernardo,
He
you come most carefully upon your hour.
is now struck 12. Francisco, get thee bed.
For this relief much thanks. 'Tis bitter cold, and I am sick at heart.
Have you had a quiet guard?
I'm now stirring.
Well, good night. And could you meet Horatio and Marcellus, the rabbles of my watch? Bid them make haste.
I think I hear them. Stand ho. Who's there?
Francis round.
Salutations to the dame.
Give you good night.
Farewell, my soldier. Who has relieved you?
Bernardo has our place. Give you good night.
Hello, Bernardo.
Say what? Is Horatio there?
A piece of him.
Welcome, Horatio. Welcome, good Marcellus.
Has this thing appeared again tonight?
I see nothing.
Horatio says it is but our fantasy, and will not let me take hold of him touching this dreaded sight, either two nights seen. Therefore, I have entreated him along to watch the minutes of this night, that if this apparition come, he may approve our eyes and speak to it.
Tush, tush. 'Twill not appear.
Sit down a while, and let's once again assail your ears that are so fortified against our story of what we have 2 nights seen.
Well, sit we down, and let us hear Bernardo speak of this.
Last night of all, when yon same star that's westward from the pole had made its course to illumine that part of heaven, where now it burns, the bell, then beating one.
Peace, break the off, look where it comes again.
In the same figure.
In the same figure like the king's dead.
Thou art a scholar, question it, Horatio.
Most like. It harrows me with fear and wonder. What art thou that usurps this time of night? Together with your fair and warlike form that the majesty of buried Denmark did sometimes march. I charge thee, speak.
It is offended.
Stay.
Please, talk away.
Speak! Speak! I charge thee, speak!
'Tis John will alone answer.
Before my God, I might not disbelieve. Hath the sensible and true avouch of mine own eyes.
Is it not?
Is it not like the king?
As thou art to thyself, such was the very armor he had on when he the ambitious Norway combated. So frowned he once when, in an angry parle, he smote the slutted poleaxe on the ice. 'Tis strange.
We twice before jump at this dead hour, with martial stock hath he gone by our watch.
In what particular thought to work, I know not what. But, in the gross and scope of my opinion, this bodes some strange eruption to our state. But soft. Lo, where it comes again! I'll cross it, though it may blast me. Stay, illusion! If thou hast any use or sound of voice, speak to me. If there be any good thing to be done that to thee do ease and grace to me, speak to me.
I was about to speak when the cock crew.
Well, let us impart what we have seen tonight on the young Hamlet. For upon my life, this spirit, though dumb to us, will speak to him. Do you both consent we shall acquaint him with it, as needful loves fitting our duty?
Let's do it, I pray, and I this morning know where we shall find him, most convenient.
Something was rotten in the state of Denmark.
The king was dead.
Murdered by a serpent in an orchard.
A few days later, Claudius, the dead king's brother, was crowned king.
That very same day, King Claudius married the dead king's wife and Hamlet's mother.
Ah, Laertes, what's the news with you? You told us of some suit. What is Laertes? What wouldst thou have?
My good lord, your leave and favor to return to France. My thoughts and wishes bend again towards France, and I bow them to your gracious leave and pardon.
Have you your father's leave? What says Polonius?
He hath, my lord, wrung from me my fidelity by liberty petition, and at last, upon his will, I sealed my heart consensus. I do beseech you, give him leave to go.
Take that fair hour, Laertes, time be thine, and thy best graces, spend it all at thy will. And now, Hamlet, my cousin and my son,
A little more than kin and less than kind.
how is it that clouds still hang low on you?
Not so, my lord, I am too much in the sun. Good Hamlet, cast the night color off. Let thine eye look like a friend of Denmark. Do not forever with thy veiled lids. Thou knowest 'tis common. All that lives must die, passing from nature to eternity. And it is common.
'Tis sweet and commendable in your nature, Hamlet, to grant these grieving duties to your father, but you must know that your father lost a father, and that father lost his. We beseech you, bend you to remain here in the cheer and comfort of our eye, our chiefest courtier, cousin, and our son.
I pray thee, Hamlet, let not thy mother lose her prayers. I pray thee again, go not to Wittenberg. I shall know my best of it, aid you, madam.
Hail to your lordship!
I am glad to see thee well. Horatio, I do forget myself.
The same, my lord, and your poor servant ever. My lord, I came to see your father's funeral.
I pray, do not mock me, fellow student. I think it was to see my mother's wedding.
Indeed, it followed hard upon.
Thrift, Horatio. Funeral baked meats so coldly furnished forth the marriage tables. Had I met my dearest foe in heaven, or ever had I lived to see that day. My father. Methinks me see my father.
Where, my lord?
In my mind's eye, Horatio.
My lord, I think I saw him yesternight.
Saw? Who?
My lord, the king your father.
The king, my father?
Seizing your admiration for a while with an intent ear, until upon the witness of these two gentlemen, I may admit this marvel to you.
For God's love, let me hear.
2 nights together had these two gentlemen, Marcellus and Bernardo, in the vast and middle of the night, been thus encountered a figure like your father.
But where was this?
My lord, upon the platform where we watched.
Did you not speak to it?
We did, my lord, but answer made it yet none. Yet once methought it did address itself to motion as if it would speak. But even then the morning cock crew, and it shrunk in haste away.
'Tis very strange.
Indeed. And we did think it writ down in our duty to acquaint you with it.
Indeed, sirs, but this troubles me. We'll do the watch tonight.
We do, my lord.
Armed, say you,
Armed, my lord.
from top to toe.
My lord from head to foot.
Then you saw not his face.
Yes, my lord, he wore his beaver up,
What, looked he frowningly?
a countenance more in sorrow than in anger.
I will watch tonight, perchance 'twill walk again.
I warrant it will.
If assume my noble father's person, I'll speak to it, though hell itself should gape. I'll requite your love. Upon the platform, 'twixt 11 and 12, I'll visit you.
Our duty to your honor.
Your love's is mine to you. Farewell.
Meanwhile, on the other side of the castle, Ophelia and Laertes, her brother, were talking.
My necessaries are embarked for well, and sit sister, as the winds are favorable and letters can be sent fast. Don't ignore me. Write to me.
Do you doubt that?
For Hamlet and the triflings of his favor. Try to think of his attentions as flirtations on his part. It's something he feels obligated to do. It's just a whim. It won't last. It's but entertainment for him. Nothing more.
No more than a minute.
Try to think of it like that anyway. When a person grows into a man, he does not just grow in body, but his responsibilities grow too. He may love you now and may only have the best intentions in mind, but you must be on guard. He's of the royal family and his intentions don't matter that much. So when he says he loves you, you should be wise enough to know that his words only mean as much as the state of Denmark allows them to mean. So be careful, Ophelia. Good girls get a bad reputation. Worms ruin flowers before they blossom. Baby blossoms are most susceptible to disease. So be careful, Ophelia. Fear will keep you safe. Young people often lose their self-control, even without the help of others.
I'll keep your words of wisdom close to my heart. But, my dear brother, do not be like a bad priest, showing me the steep and narrow way to heaven, while you frolic in the primrose path of sin.
Oh, fear me not. But here, my father comes. A double blessing is a double grace. Favor smiles upon a second leaf.
Still here, Laertes. Aboard for shame. When's the fair there waiting for you?
Most humbly do I take my leave, my lord.
The time invites you. Go. Good servants tend.
Farewell, Ophelia, and remember well what I have said.
'Tis in my memory locked, and you yourself shall keep the key of it.
Farewell.
What is it, Ophelia? What hath he said to you? So please you, something touching my Lord Hamlet. Marry, Roman thought! 'Tis told me half dozen people have given private time to you, and you yourself, been in your audience most free and bounteous. What is between you? Give me up the truth. So please you, my lord, he has given me affections lately. Affection! You speak like a finger, and such but a perilous circumstance. And do you believe it is tender, as you call them? I do not know, my lord. What should I think? Mary, I'll teach you. Think of yourself as a baby, that you've tamely tender from true pay, but you're not sterling. Tender yourself more pure. Or, not crack the wind in the old phrase running with us. You'll tender me a fool. But my lord, he's told me he loved me in an honorable fashion. I agree, brother. Hamlet is bad news. Stay away, brother. I shall obey my word. Good.
At midnight, Horatio and Hamlet met at the top of the castle to see if Horatio could again see the ghost.
The air bites shrewdly. 'Tis bitter cold.
It is a nipping into your air. Look, my lord. Comes again.
It is true. It is my father's spirit. With thoughts beyond the reaches of our soul, say, why for? Why is this? What should we do?
Beckons you to come forward with it.
Look, with what courteous action it waves you to a more removed ground, but do not go with it.
No, by no means.
Why? What should be the fear? It knocks at my life at a pin's speed. As for my soul, what can it do to that being a thing as immortal as itself? Oh, it waves me forth again. I'll follow it.
Do not go, my lord.
It waves me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
My lord, what if it tempt you towards the flood or a dreadful summit of the cliff?
Waves me still. Go on, I'll follow thee.
You shall not go!
Hold up your hands! My bed cries.
Be ruled, you shall not go.
My bed cries out, makes each petty artery in his body as hard as the kneading lines there. Unhand me, gentlemen. By heaven, I'll make a ghost of him that lets me. Say away. Go on, follow thee.
He waxes desperate with imagination.
Let's follow, 'tis not fit to obey him.
Have after, to what issue will this come?
Something is rotten in the state of Denmark.
Heaven will direct it.
Nay, let's follow.
trying to fasten fires till the foul crimes and vanities of nature are burnt and purged away.
Alas, poor ghost.
Pity me not, but let my series hear into what I shall unfold.
Speak, I am glad to hear.
The serpent that killed me now wears the crown. Revenge is most foul and unnatural murder. Revenge me, Hamlet. Adieu, adieu, remember me.
Could this be true? Is Claudius a murderer?
Ah, Rosencrantz and Guildenstern, welcome. Moreover, that we much did long to see you. The need we had to use you did provoke our hasty sending. Something you have heard of Hamlet's transformation? I cannot think what has made him so unlike himself, other than his father's death, of course. Since you two both grew up with Hamlet and are so familiar with his personality, I am asking you to stay a while at court, see if you can get Hamlet to have some fun, and find out what's bothering him so we can set about trying to fix it.
Good gentleman, he hath much talked of you, and sure I am there no man too living to whom he had more adheres.
Both your majesties might. What a sovereign power you have over us, but your dread pleasures more to command than to entreaty.
But we both obey, and here give up ourselves in the full bent, to lay our service freely at your feet, be commanded.
Thank you, Rosencrantz and gentle Guildenstern.
Thank you, Guildenstern and gentle Rosencrantz, and I beseech you, go to visit my much-changed son. Go, some of you, and bring these men towards where Hamlet is.
Heavens make our presence and practice pleasant and helpful to him.
Amen.
My honored lord.
My most dear lord.
My excellent good friends, how dost thou? Guildenstern, Rosencrantz, good lads, how do ye both?
As the indifferent children of the earth.
Happy in that we are not over happy. On fortune's cap we are not the very button.
Nor the soles of her shoes.
Neither, my lord.
Then you live about her waist, in the middle of her favors.
Yes, we're the privates in her army.
What's the news?
None, my lord. But the world's grown on us.
In that case, the end of the world's approaching. But you're wrong. Let me ask you a particular question. What crimes have you committed to be sent here to this prison?
Prison, my lord.
Denmark's a prison.
Then is the world one.
A goodly one, in which there are many confines, wards, and dungeons. Denmark being one of the worst.
We think not so, my lord.
To me, it is a prison.
Why then? Your ambition makes it one. 'Tis too narrow for your mind.
Oh God, I could be bounded in a nutshell and count myself the king of infinite space. Were it not that I have bad dreams.
Which dreams indeed are ambition. For the very substance of the ambitious is merely the shadow of a dream.
A dream is but a shadow.
Truly. And I hold ambition of so airy and light quality that it is but a shadow's shadow.
Then I guess beggars are the ones with bodies, while ambitious kings and heroes are just the shadows of beggars. Shall we to the court? By faith they cannot reason.
We'll wait upon you.
In beating way of friendship, what make thee thou, Nor?
To visit you, my lord. No other occasion.
Were you not sent for? Is it of your own inclining? Is it free visitation? Come, deal justly with me. Come, come, nay, speak.
What should we say, my lord?
Another good king and queen have sent for you.
To what end, my lord?
That's what I want you to tell me. Let me remind you of our old friendship, our youth spent together, our duties of love for one another, and anything else that will make you answer me straight.
What say you?
If you love me, hold not off.
My lord, we were sent for.
Gentlemen, welcome to Elsinore. Don't be shy. Shake hands with me. If I'm going to welcome you, I have to go through all these polite customs, don't I? If I act all nice, As to the play, if we don't shake hands when I act all nice to the players, it'll seem as if I'm happier to see them than you. You are very welcome here. But still, my uncle father and aunt mother have got the wrong idea.
In what, my lord?
I'm only mad northwest. When the wind is southerly, and I'll hop the hands off. My good friends, I'll leave you to tonight. You are welcome to Elsinore.
Good, my lord.
So, W.E.
He does confess he feels himself distracted. But of what cause he will by no means speak.
And he's not exactly eager to be interrogated. He's very sly and dances around our questions when we try to get him to talk about how he feels.
But it seemed like you had to force yourself to be nice to us.
He didn't ask questions, but answered ours at length.
Let's report back to the good king and queen.
Now I'm alone. I can ponder what this goat has told me.
Hamlet did not know whether to believe the ghost or not.
And if the ghost was right, did his beloved mother have anything to do with his father's death?
His head was full of dark thoughts. He was furious, confused, and frustrated.
To be or not to be? That is the question. Whether 'tis nobler for the mind to suffer slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take up arms against the sea of troubles and opposing, end them. I've got it.
An idea suddenly arose in his head as he was looking through the castle window.
Actors. Actors. A play. I can reenact the death of my father in a play. I can see the king's reaction and then judge whether the ghost was right. Play's the thing we're in our catch. Conscience of the king.
Hamlet also decided that in order to avoid suspicion, he would act like he had gone crazy. No one would know that he only pretended, not even the lovely Ophelia, who he loved greatly.
Hamlet. Hamlet. My lord, I have remembrances of yours that I have longed to redeliver. I pray that you now receive them. I never gave thee anything.
My honored lord, you know right well you did, and with them words so sweet of breath composed, has made the things the more rich.
Talk! Talk! I have no time for talk! Stay away from me, Ophelia. Get thee to a nunnery.
Hamlet found some actors, told them the story, and organized the play. He then invited the king and queen.
The play will commence. I hope you enjoy, your highness.
The play depicts a scene where a king is lying in an apple orchard and someone comes up and pours poison in his ear.
The king dies, and the other person takes his crown and steals away the queen. Midway through the play, the king becomes very angry.
This is outrageous. Whose idea was this?
The ghost was telling the truth. Claudius did kill my father and take the throne. I'll get revenge. But first, I must speak to my mother.
Hamlet follows the queen. Polonius and the king discuss eavesdropping on Hamlet.
My lord, he's going to his mother's closet. Behind the air of all conveying myself, to hear the process in what she's kept him home. Very well, my lord. Ere you go to bed, I will come and tell you what I know.
Thanks, my dear lord. my offense is rank, it smells to heaven. A brother's murder. What if this cursed hand were thicker than itself with brother's blood? Is there not rain enough in the sweet heavens to wash it white as snow again? O wretched state, O bosom black as death, O lime soul that struggling to be free art more engaged. Help, angels, make essay. Bow stubborn knees and heart with strings of steel. Be soft as the sinews of the newborn babe, and all may be well.
On his way to talk to his mother, Hamlet notices the king kneeling. He debates if this is a good time to take his revenge or not.
Now I might do it, Pat. Now he is praying. And so I'll do it. And so it goes to heaven. So I am revenged. That would be scam. A villain kills my father. For that I, still son, same villain who said, to heaven. Oh, this is higher in salary, not revenge.
My words fly up, my thoughts remain below. Words without thoughts never to heaven go.
Hamlet arrives at his mother's chamber whilst Polonius hides behind the curtain to eavesdrop.
I knew it! I knew you helped Claudius kill my father.
Hamlet, you're crazy. I've done nothing.
What is behind that curtain? Claudius, die, you treacherous beast.
Oh. Hamlet, what have you done? It was Polonius. You've killed him. Hamlet, you killed me. I am choosing. Avenge my death.
Look, over yonder, mother. The spirit of my father. Your husband.
Hamlet, there's nothing there. You're crazy.
Father, father, speak to me. What should I do? What should I do?
King Claudius decided to send Hamlet to England by ship.
The queen thought it was also a great idea, as it might give Hamlet some time to recover his thoughts.
However, the king had a plan.
I'll send some of my spies on the ship and order them to kill him on the voyage.
When Ophelia found out that Hamlet had killed her father and then been sent to England, she started to lose her mind.
How should I your true love know from another one? By his cockle hat and staff, and his sandal shoon.
Alas, sweet lady, what's the song?
Say you? Nay. Pray you mock. He is dead and gone, lady. He is dead and gone. At his head a grass green turf. At his heel a stone.
Nay, but Ophelia.
Ah,
Laertes, welcome back and congratulations on the great victory in France.
Where's my father? He's gonna be so proud of me.
He is gone.
Where? When? Why?
To death.
What happened?
Hamlet killed him. The news gets worse, Laertes. Your sister, she's gone crazy.
Hamlet. Hamlet.
Do you want violet? I'm afraid I can't give you violet, for they all withered. They all withered. When my father died.
This is all Hamlet's fault. Where is he? I will get revenge.
Do not worry yourself, Laertes. I have resolved the issue already. Hamlet will be dead soon enough.
Many months later, the king received a letter. The boat taking Hamlet to England had been attacked by pirates.
Hamlet took his chance to escape, and the king's plan to kill Hamlet had been foiled.
Meanwhile, More tragedy strikes at Elsinore. Ophelia has been found drowned in the creek.
I have a plan there. Tease. I would paint the tip of your sword with poison.
Nope, nope. One more. Queen.
When you doth tread upon another's heel, so fast they follow. Your sister's drowned, Laertes.
Drowned? Oh, where?
There is a willow that grows upon a boat, aslant a boat, that shows his lower leaves in the glassy stream. There, on pendant boughs, her corned weeds clamoring to hang, and envious stood her brook. When down her weedy trophies and herself fell into the weaker brook, to that of her garments, heavy with their drink, pulled the poor wretch from her melodious lay, to many death.
Alas then, she's drowned.
Drowned.
Too much water passeth out poor Ophelia, and therefore I forbid my tears. Adieu, my lord. I have speech of fire, and fain that it blaze, but that this folly doubts it.
Let us follow, Gertrude. Much I had to do to calm this rage, and now I fear this will give it start again. Therefore, let's follow.
Hamlet had returned and was walking through the graveyard with his best friend Horatio.
They were on their way to the castle where Hamlet was going to confront the king.
Suddenly, they came upon an open grave.
Whose is this grave?
No man, sir.
For what woman then?
For none either.
Who is to be buried in it?
One that was a woman, but rest her soul, she's dead. He was a scholar.
Whose was it?
A mad fellow named Yorick, the king's jester.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him well, Horatio. A man of infinite jest.
Here they come with the body of Ophelia.
Ophelia? She's dead?
Hamlet, this is all your fault. I will avenge her and my father.
I loved Ophelia. 1,000 brothers could not show the same love. I will fight thee, Laertes, a duel upon this day.
Revenge will be mine.
A duel tonight at the castle.
A duel was set.
The fight would take place in the castle. However, the king had a plan.
I will paint the tip of your sword with poison. If you touch Hamlet, his death will be nigh.
A good idea.
And if that fails, this cup is filled with poison, then I will give Hamlet to drink of it.
A good plan, my king. Hamlet will die tonight.
Indeed.
The fight was about to start. The audience readied themselves.
And the king and queen came to watch the duel.
Too heavy. Ah, this one is perfect.
This likes me well.
Let it begin. A hit, a very palpable hit. Here, Hamlet, have some wine wine to celebrate?
Later, when the fight is over.
Another hit, one more to win.
Hooray for Hamlet, the winner of the duel.
No, don't drink that.
I will, my lord, I pray you pardon me.
It is the cup of poison. Too late.
Hamlet, you've been betrayed. Claudius has poisoned you.
What's happening?
He is the villain.
I've been poisoned.
Hamlet, no!
My lord,
O good Horatio, in this harsh world, draw thy breath. In pain, to live and tell my story. The rest is silence.
good night, sweet prince, and flights of angels sing thee to thy rest. The rest is silence.
Thank you all for coming tonight. They did a fantastic job, didn't they? Yes. And another person who did a fantastic job is Jackie Boer, so why don't you come up here? Let's give her and cards from all of the
Beautiful. Well, thank you. Yeah, the kids did amazing. Honestly, last week I would have been like, please don't invite anybody, but they pulled it together, and they always do. So they did a great job. Thank you, Jackie, for leading them.
And if you can all join us for snacks at the back, just upstairs here, that would be great. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you.